Hey CJ, come get your sheet. Come get your blanket out the dryer.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with Cam Newton
Man,
and the
this shit
Carolina
on super
Panthers.
fast too.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. First down, it's Newton. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
From the 21, it's second and 10. Second and 10, Newton again. Flush to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Newton now to throw. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin.
All right. Yeah, I'm live, Lillard. That nigga is 71. All right.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Nah, I'm just doing different shit.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. On first down, Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Here we go, fellas. Great.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. He will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And now running right through it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. The shotgun snap for Newton. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A fight? What you mean?
On 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. And he can't get away.
Why am I holding the ball, dog? Dude, wide open. Good shit, man.
So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well. But
a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Newton throwing again. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Ready? 180. Express. Shoot some.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And they've got the hook up. This is Wilson.
Good catch.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got this one down to the 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. from the gun. Here's Newton.
Come on, pick that, man.
Almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang
Pick
on,
that
though.
shit off, Big
Incomplete.
Casey.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare score line. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Man, throw the ball. He wide open, man.
Jack Thompson
Jeez.
coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A first down carry for Henry. Room to run inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
The good old toss play. And this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
That's going to be knocked away.
What?
And incomplete.
Man, he should have been laid out for that motherfucker. Damn.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota.
Oh, man, that dude blocked. Man, that dude, that was pass interference, man.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Damn, that was pass interference.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here first and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They fake the give. Newton going for the deep ball. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Mm-hmm.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Following the interception here, Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to get it to Taywan Taylor. And it's second down.
Go 15. Jenkins.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. play of the half here. Mariota buying time to his left. Looking deep for Jennings. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Safety.
And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Safety.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these
Knocked his ass in the end zone when he went back in the end zone.
Second half. Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away.
You should have declined it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Gets around him. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Titans offense now.
Nigga, you barely got some points too. How the fuck you talking?
These last few drives offensively.
Okay, Dre. Okay. We reloaded.
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this?
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Titans are able to strike for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situations?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence. And it was sudden death. Alan Amici, the Colts got the ball. They scored. No one talked about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score,
good shit, boy.
Touchdown,
That was my bad.
a big play there. 64 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Derrick Henry.
That dude ran right through the man. He didn't even do shit.
About the 28-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Now Mariota. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. A very solid gain of 27.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-0. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Mariota forced out to his left. And the hit.
Oh, get the fuck out. I laid out for the motherfucker.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, Mariota. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Dion Lewis, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And the Panthers coming out now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set. 180. Hey, get right down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Out to his left.
Come on, man. What are you doing, Butler? Man, you see that shit, though? Man, that shit should have been picked.
DJ Moore.
You see, look at this shit. You see that?
And his guys are able to strike for 6.
You ain't have nobody in the, even in the zone.
The slot for that big play.
This shit, though. This shit.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what
That
we call
shit.
scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot. Know that he
I
has
switched to the
tremendous
wrong.
speed.
They gave me the wrong
The
motherfucking
receiver
player or something.
is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the
That nigga wide open. How I'm lucky. How I'm lucky. Damn.
Point put through by Suckup. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On 1st down, it's Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Play action. It's Newton. That's Samuel caught left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing again is Newton. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And able to get this one across the 45.
That was dangerous, Dre. Man. Man, I looked at that shit like, okay, this nigga here. Yeah.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Play action. Newton.
Come on, pick that off, dog. What are you doing?
It's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right
Man,
throw.
what the fuck is the
Either
pass
your
rush at?
receiver gets
Let me
it,
see.
or no
Tracy.
one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Do some. Hey, hey. Right to the 3.
Throwing again. Newton. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
180.
Now Newton on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Set. 180. Hey, hey.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Set. 180. Do some.
On second down, here's Newton. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Ah, I didn't do that
Touchdown,
adjustment. That's some
Carolina.
bullshit, Lowe's.
A great play
Good shit, boy.
there. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the 4th. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at the 20. Mariota now finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And
Come on, Nichols. You got to get that, baby.
7-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now he'll let it go deep right side.
He dropped the motherfucker. Good shit, Dre.
Brings up 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota, eluding the pressure right. To the right side, complete to Taylor.
I do that shit all the time, man, and don't get to the fucking end zone.
Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense.
I did it twice.
This game
That's some bullshit.
A turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Dion Lewis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
Gun. 20. Hey, get right down. Great.
Back to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. That's going to be caught by Samuel, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
20. Right there to 3. Hey, get right down.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Keep it rolling. Go. Easy.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry finding some room in midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Keep it rolling.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Mariota gives to Henry, and he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he
Damn,
getting
Dre.
stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Mariota hands to Henry, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Panthers are going to take another timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of
Why
guy
not
that
kick
scared
a
me
field
little
goal?
bit, because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.
What you do? What?
I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes, because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defensive.
Oh my gosh.
Little track meet, wasn't it?
It was.
That nigga murder crazy.
They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game.
Nah, I'm finna do something, man.
That's right up there.
I barely beat you. I barely beat you, Dre. I mean, that's just football. Yeah, I'm finna do something. Hey, that's just football, Dre. That's a good game, though, man. I mean, you don't give props when props do, but then everything you do is A1. But then when somebody do something against you, that's some bullshit. Yeah, you got that bullshit safeties. Go up 5-0, then I got a bullshit safety. So it evened out. Just play a little defense. Man, they personnel wasn't what I thought it was. Man, they lost some players or something. Some shit. I couldn't get no pass rush, no nothing. I was like, damn, them niggas ain't coming in for shit. What's up? Oh yeah, I heard you. Yeah, I had to take his heart. He thought he was finna keep doing them crossing routes. I was like, alright, I'm gonna lay on that shit. Them some good crossing routes. They all over the place. I like that. But man, that's some bullshit. Man, I ran out of bounds. He was beat right here too. Ooh, he beat. Burnt like a motherfucker on that side and this side. They might have gave him a bullshit ass, what you call that though. That's a great rollout there, Mariota though. Well, he was beat right here. God damn. That's stupid, Lowe's. He right there. I hate you get that on cover too. I ain't ready to play it hard or nothing. Nah, look at defense. Look at defense. Send me an invite and Cushmasters. He ready. Look at him. He so hard on, boy. Shit, I don't know. What week was that, little Larry? That shit week 11, week 10.